Hi, my name's Nick Sutherland and I'm the creator of the Life Happens and How to Overcome Adversity workshop. I'm just going to take a little minute to explain what the workshop is all about, who it's for, and what value you're going to get from attending the workshop. So behind me here, in really bad handwriting, I've got a little diagram here, which really just highlights very simply what the process is all about. So essentially, we're all at point A at this point in time, in the here and now. Okay, and what I find is many people are very reactive. They're not really in control or in charge of their emotions. They're sort of a passenger in their own life. They're just coping, just existing or surviving. They're also feeling really stuck, like they're unsure what to do. They don't know how to move on. They don't know how to change what's happening around them or how they're feeling inside themselves. And as a result, they're feeling really frustrated. They're very angry, disappointed, upset, all these really negative emotions. Now, they've come to that place because life has happened. And that just means that there's been a marriage breakdown or a relationship ended. They may have been fired. They may have unfortunately lost somebody that they love. Just a life experience, a life event which has impacted on them in a way that they haven't been able to move on from. So what we've developed is these 5 fundamentals essentially, and over the course of the workshop, we're going to go through these and also find out what's stopping you, what are your barriers. So some of you may be really good at some of these key fundamental things, others may need to really work on all of them. So whatever space you're in, you're going to take something of value away and really get to understand what it is that you can do differently. So the first fundamental is your belief system. Okay, it's how we frame our experiences, how we perceive the world, what we believe. You know, is all this bad stuff happening to me, or can we reframe it and develop in a way that this is happening for you to learn from it? Who knows? Okay, so we can change your belief system and teach you how to do that. The next thing is needs. We all have needs that need to be met, okay? And if we don't learn to meet our own needs, then it's really reflected in our behaviour, okay? So we're going to run through what those needs are and how you can meet them. A big one is a lot of people don't make themselves a priority. Especially mums, they're always putting everyone else before themselves. So what I'm going to do is just have a chat to you briefly about your priority list and how you can restructure that to give yourself more time, guilt-free, to do the things that are going to make you feel good, to meet your own needs. Thinking styles is a really important one. This sort of links in with our belief system. So an example is we can look at things as in black and white, positive or negative, right or wrong, and it doesn't really leave much room for grey area to come into it. So this person is either good or bad. Well, are they? What if there's a reason for what's happening? So adjusting that thinking style, we can come at things from a place of compassion, from understanding, just come at it from a very different angle. So we can, instead of jumping into the future and getting all anxious, we can change that and just learn to stay in the present moment, being more mindful. So these are all things that we're going to talk about. And then the last one is a key one because we're all in a relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's with a family member, whether it's at work, we're all in a relationship with something. Okay, so we're going to explore relationships and learn about what's a healthy relationship and what's a toxic relationship. Now, there's all these tools, resources and strategies that we're going to talk about towards the end of the workshop. And we're going to use real life experience. So I'm going to talk about my time, both from my childhood, from the army, from when I was at high school, all of these lifetime events that have happened. You can go onto my website, nicksutherland.com.au, go to the About section, and there you'll see a bit of a timeline. I'm going to talk about how those emotional traumas or life happenings to me, I've now turned them around, I've learned from them, and I'm glad that they've happened to me, as weird as that sounds. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to get some volunteers to help out as well. So, because we want to make this applicable to you. I don't want you just to understand and intellectualize this, hopefully you walk out of the workshop really feeling connected, really feeling that something resonated with you. There's been a little shift, a little gold nugget for you to go, right, I can do this differently, I can do that differently, and you can use it and apply it to the circumstance in your life. So we get from point A, and using these 5 fundamentals, the tools, resources and strategies, we get to a point B, where all of a sudden we feel like we're in the driver's seat, where we know where we're going and we're in control, we're in charge, we have choice. We have the freedom to make those decisions, to make those choices. We feel a bit more liberated, and as a result, we feel lighter. It's amazing how many clients go through this and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I feel lighter, I feel free, whether it's they've removed the guilt or removed the conditions or the expectations, whatever it may be, but they've gotten rid of something that wasn't serving a really healthy purpose and they've liberated themselves. So in that's the growth. We're going to learn from all the experiences that happened and make you a better person for having been through them. So if you're interested, jump onto my Eventbrite page. It's nicksutherland.com/Eventbrite, I think, and I'll put the link in the bottom of this video anyway. So if you're able to go, you'll find the workshop where it's running near you, and I'd love to see you there. I guess the thing I want to get across is nothing changes if nothing changes. So it's all good and well to know that something's wrong, but unless you get a little bit out of your comfort zone, unless you go and challenge what's happening, there's not really going to be any progress. Okay, so many people stay stuck and sitting in their misery, unhappiness, discomfort, whatever it may be, and then it's getting more and more toxic. We don't want you to get to that space. So if you are feeling any of these things, if you feel that you're on an emotional roller coaster, that everyone gets to dictate your time and energy and how you feel, that's not okay. All right, so please do something for yourself. Come and attend the workshop. It's only an hour. If you get nothing out of it, come and chat to me. I'll give you your money back. But I know that you're going to take something valuable away that you can use to implement change in your life. I look forward to seeing you there. Follow me on Facebook if you want. It's facebook.com/Mr. Nick Sutherland, all one word, or I'm on Instagram, Mr. Nick Sutherland, or as I said, go to my website, nicksutherland.com.au, and there's all the information you need there. Thank you very much for your time.